When you're playing Hypixel Skyblock, you tend to think of one thing. And that thing is, why do we do such big projects? Well, I'll tell you that in a simple video today. Okay, and I've been wondering God, I can't speak. I've been wondering the same thing for many times now. Why do we spend most of the time on, playing Hypixel Skyblock? Well, not spend most of our times on our islands. Playing it, going to dungeons, at catacombs, fighting bosses, all that such. Why do we do that, even though the whole purpose, it says Hypixel Skyblock, when Skyblock is basically you're on an island and you spend time on it just expanding it. And no one seems to care, and most of the time when I visit people's islands, they probably placed down one block and they just called it a day. Said like, yep, chef's kiss, this is a masterpiece, and they're on their way back to go transfer to catacombs level 26. Well, I'm about to keep change and flip that shit around, because you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend all my hard-earned, give me a second, 800,000 coins on just, stuff. But you're probably wondering, why do I have about an inventory full of quartz blocks? Well, let me go and show you. Alright, so over here we like to call this the island. This is my little island. Don't pay attention to that. That's not important. But over here we got my little island over here. We got my little NASA spaceship planet thing where I like to show off and flex all my non-existent minions. Oh wait, but there's one right there. How you doing, old Shabner? Let's see. Full diamond blocks. Kill yourself now. Excuse me, but now what we're doing, this is my little gold thing. I'm going to add a gold minion in there because that's why it's a gold planet, then iron thing. But what about the obsidian thing? It looks empty. Well, guess what? Have you ever heard of bottom floors? I'm pretty sure you haven't, because right over here we got my little obsidian minion who makes me, you guessed it, obsidian. Okay, yep, you need a lot of that stuff, don't you, buddy? Well, at least not that much. So then we just go up here. But what's this? Oh, little bit of ladder thing. I'm just showing you around my island before I get to the main plot point, because suspense. But yeah, over here this is the engine room, or the redstone room as I like to call it, to power everything up. Because science is for nerds, and I think that I've put that in the grave. Over here we got our potato pyramid. Don't ask why I have a ton of potatoes, but it may not have to do with a certain YouTuber. Okay, I just got my normal collection of, almost 5 million potatoes out of 100K. The usual, because, yes, yeah, there's nothing too much. More potato, guys. More potatoes, that's basically it. And then over here, we just have sugar cane. And there's my potato thing. So let's just go back up here. But the one thing is, why do I need so much quartz? Is it for this? Well, if you're brain dead, then I have so much glass around here. So I'm going to have to get to that. But I have to move these chests first. In order to move a chest, I need to do a chest room or a storage room. In order to make a storage room, I need to make it look like a planet. In order to make a planet, you need a website. And in order to do a website, I'm just gonna shut up right now, but I'll just show you. So right over here, this is my little storage room. It's not completely finished because I just finished the first layer. But first layer, what do you mean by first layer? Well, let me show you this. So it's a nice little thing I like to call hiding, of where you just put something above. You might have just saw all that area, but nope, you never seen this before. And right over here, we got our full-fledged planet thing with all our chests in, and you're probably wondering, why is this area flat and not circled? Well, look at this. You wanna know what that is? Height limit. And I thought there wasn't a height limit in Skyblock until today. So now it just looks like is just flat-headed, so he's gonna stay like that. But, like, yeah, what's this bottom section gonna be? Well, I'll just show you real quick. Let me just drop down. Come on, can I hit that? Can I hit that? Not today, not ever. So what we do, let's just break that little thing. I get it, my inventory's full. Jeez. So out of here, we're making floors, okay? So this is going to be like the second floor, then there's going to be like a third floor, and then this is going to be the final floor right here. Because, like, the more you go down, the more important stuff it is, so that's what I'm going to be working on today. And I don't have a replay mod or anything because I need to download that, so for the most part, it's just going to be me just making a video about making a storage room and just me just suffering entirely. So, yeah, probably this isn't going to be enough quartz blocks, but, you know, it's still good out of, like, all the 200,000s worth of quartz blocks in this shit. And trust me, quartz blocks are not cheap. To get a stack, it costs 3,200 coins. Which, to be honest, is cheap, but for my standards, since I have 800k, it's... Like, do you think I have that kind of money? Like, are you kidding me, Skyblock? Does it look like I have that kind of money? Like, bro, like, give me a second. I need to fit the design real quick. Let me just, There we go. Now I'm serious. Does it look like I have that kind of money, Skyblock? Come on, Hypixel. Does it look like I have that kind of money? No. And also, I just figured out recently when I was, you know, checking my daily bizarre coin things, because that's a thing that people do daily, I hope. I figured out that so many knives are just they just cut down the price about, like, 60% to me, because they were originally, like, 1.1 million, and now they're at, like, 450,000, like, coins. And I'm like, bro, that used to be my bank, even if I was one of the people who just died instantly to a zealot, because, like, bro, look at that damage. That's not even that good. Into beginning players, that might seem, oh, don't worry, that's good, like, plus 100 damage, plus 100 strength, and all this other crap I don't know about. Well, guess what? You'd be wrong, bro, because the one thing I'm working for is a pigment sword. And you're probably wondering, why a pigment sword? Is it because of Technoblade? No, it's not because of Technoblade. It's because of the damage, bro. Okay, it's because of the damage. Do you see that damage? And then you have to put, like, and see that? Enchanted grilled pork, which you have to do that, which then you have to do that to create one. And trust me, I am not prepared for that, so what is the only thing I have to do? I can either buy it like a pussy, except, trust me, to get 48 enchanted pork chops, that is probably going to be a hefty amount, and let me just, you know, see how much enchanted pork chops I get before I get ahead of myself real quick. I have about this much of enchanted pork, and trust me, for enchanted grilled pork, which I'm pretty sure is a lot in the bazaar, which, would it really, bro? Like, you have to slaughter a lot of pigs just to get a little sword. Okay, yeah, that's about almost 1 million just for 4 pieces of enchanted pork chop. And to buy it, it costs 200,000. Now, I could either make a lot of money and buy enchanted pork chops, or I could just do the other way, kill pigs, or I could just, just get minions, except, first of all, you'd have to be insane if I'm going to kill a lot of pigs. And first of all, you'd have to be insane if I had to get a lot of minion slots to do that. Because all my other minion slots are going to my potato minions because they're the ones that are special to me, okay? Nothing more. But the most important thing is, I'm not focusing about the pork chops thing, okay? I'll probably do that in another video or something when I feel like getting to that topic. But for now, it's more or less so supply and demand, and I'm just here to just get my bids up and just, finish up that storage room I've been aching about, so then I can finish my main orbital station, or as I like to call it, like, just the hub, okay? Is where, like, people would spawn into my island. And I need to buy ranks if I want to, get more people on my island because I only just have like just one fucking rank, which only one person can join my island. But anyways, let's just get over there. Okay, I'm back after like I think it was like, yeah, like 2 or 3 hours it's been. So I got Panda Express and it was tasty. But anyways, let me just get back to finishing this. Alright, so we just finished the second story floor on the chess room. So, yeah, I gotta say it's going good so far, but we're more from finished. We're about, like, over halfway, I believe. So let's just close that little thing. Let's close that up. Now, I'm thinking about starting this one from, like, maybe... I think right about here should be good. So yeah, let's just start it right there. Actually, I got a better one. I got a better idea. I'm not gonna put it right there. Oh, there's space. I'm gonna like just continue it from here. You know, just because it feels like it could be right. So let's just do this. Alright, and just as I expected, we ran out of quartz blocks. So you know what that means. Time to spend more of my hard-earned money on just useless items. And when I mean useless, I mean just to do one simple build that is probably going to take longer than I expected. Wait a second. 6,400 items per day? No! No! No, my profits. Now how will I continue this? I don't have an endless supply. Why did they do this? Why, Hypixel? Why? Well, there's only one way how we can get quartz blocks. So you know the nether, correct? Of this little station gateway? Well, guess what? You know what they changed this nether from? Into a goddamn catacombs thing or whatever it was. Like, I have to get combat level 24. And literally my combat level is at level 19. And I have to get to this. Why would you do this? Like, you put all this hard effort to make a nether, and then you shove it away to make it skill like battle level swordsman 24. Thank you, Hypixel, because like, what would we do without you? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way now I can get nether quartz, but there is another way how I can do it. So it's called the Bazaar. Oh, damn it. I wanted to see him die. But anyways, So we have the bazaar thing, and you might be wondering, oh yes, the bazaar. They can give you all the quartz. Well, guess what? See that little thing right there? Quartz. But guess what? Where's the block form? To be honest, I have no clue. I'm looking around. I don't see a quartz. I don't even see a block form for quartz. So I guess this is the only way. But before I go straight to that option and spend more of my money than I'm supposed to, I'm just gonna look around real quick and see if there's like another way I can get quartz. So let me just type that in real quick. Well, I believe there's no other way because like all it just basically is just mine it for yourself. That's all I saw. I didn't do deep research into it. This place is useless. But I need a place that has nether quartz, and I gotta think of a place. Because I know the Crimson Isles have, like, quartz, but you have to mine it. And look at me. Does it look like I want to mine anything? No, I don't. So, I'm just gonna... I gotta figure out a way. So, I could do the bazaar, except, for some reason, it likes to put it in its ore form instead of its block form. Because, like, if you can do mushrooms with the red and brown variant, I'm pretty sure you can do block variants as well. Because, like, why? Like, that's stupid. Like, why? And, what? You know, I'm just gonna shut up. But that's the one thing about this game. The only way to get blocks, you have to get it from that little special kind of guy over there who sells basically all the block variants, or like most block variants. Except it's only daily, so they put you a limit onto this just to restrain you. Except now I feel like I just want to be, just don't want to be restrained. Because, like, I'm doing a big project, and I need a ton of quartz. Because if you haven't already looked at the build design, it has a ton of quartz. It has a ton of quartz. So I guess the only real thing is that we have to spend money at the bazaar. And that's the only way. Well, let me check the bazaar agent, since this is like another... Nope, he's doing the same thing. My question is, what's the point? You have a bazaar dude right here, and you have the bazaar agent. I don't get this. Like, you have like 5 auction people. The auction master is the same. It's just like... Yeah, so... I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, 18,000. Well, I'll see when I probably get an inventory full of nether quartz blocks. Okay, so we finally got about an inventory's full worth of quartz that... Trust me. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be people in the comment section telling me, oh, but there's a faster way to do it! Well, guess what? I just wasted about what felt like hundreds of thousands of coins, but it was only just 100,000, so... Not that bad, I gotta say, because... Alright, so let's just painfully get back to work, and... Guess this is the only way of how we're gonna get quartz, but hey, it's only just this floor, and then... We're technically almost finished with this floor, so it shouldn't really be that bad. Alright, so I finally finished up everything around here, because it's swiftly done and everything is going fine. So let's just go down here real quick. Alright, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do for this place. Maybe like kind of no, I don't really know any ideas, but maybe like for the expensive stuff I was like thinking like, the stuff that costs very much money, the stuff that will make me rich so I don't become broke again, because who wants to be broke in Hypixel Skyblock? I'll tell you, no one, because no one wants to be broke, not on their lives. Well, some people do, but that's what I'm really thinking, just more expensive stuff. And now when we go to, like, the third floor, I'm thinking about, like, still expensive, but, like, not, like, as expensive as the bottom stuff, like, not the stuff that costs, like, big money, like, 1 million coins, 10 million, even a billion. For the second floor, I don't really know about this place. Could be armor, could be tools or something, but I was thinking about more like junk or like any extra blocks maybe. Could be like that I don't really need, or like that I might have plans in the future. And then for the first floor, I'm just probably just gonna add my main blocks and just armor and such is basically what I'm gonna do. So like blocks on the left side and then tools and armor on the right side is what I was thinking of. To get that nice atmospheric kind of vibe of where we feel like, and we most like, I don't know, I'm just thinking about that. Probably not gonna be like the full-fledged finished idea, but it's an idea that I'm thinking about. But, yeah. So technically I'm thinking about, like, for the first chest or something like that, or whatever, but yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna put my quartz blocks in here real quick, just to get rid of that time. I'm gonna grab my chest and I'm just gonna go willy-nilly on this. So I'm just gonna go speed up the video. So yeah, I'll just see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so I placed down every single chest, and yeah, like it. But, of course, I'm gonna obviously add more chests into the future, but this is what I got so far. It's just gonna take a lot of wood to do, but it's not really gonna take that long since wood is basically cheap, and it's still pretty easy to get. So, but the one thing I want to try and put in those bottom chests is just some of my cobblestone and just all the stone I have besides hardstone, because like hardstone and stone look the same, so I might put hardstone in like the second floor, kind of like the dwarven mines thing, I think it is. So like dwarven mines and catacombs, I'm pretty sure is what the second floor is going to be. And then for the third and fourth floor, this is going to be the expensive stuff. So let me just collect all this stuff real quick. So I'm just going to speed it up again. Alright, so with all that finished, I think we're just basically good to go. Well, for now, and just all that such, okay? But you just walk down the aisle, you collect all your loot, and la-di-da-da. It's not the best sword system, but it's still a good sword system. So that's basically it for this episode for, like, Hypixel thing. But anyways, before I go, I just want to know, what should we name this bedrock, the piece I can't break because it's just there and it's bedrock. Type in a comment and see what I should put down in there, because it'll be important. But anyways, that's going to technically be all for this video. If you guys can give me any more ideas on what I should do for this video on like how to get better quartz, all that farming and all that such, since you guys are pros and I'm not. But yeah, that will really help me out a lot. So yeah, got that gigantic storage system thing, the space sky thing. But yeah, it would really help out a lot if you guys can give me some tips, like and subscribe. But anyways, guys, that's what's gonna be for it today. So I'll yeah, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.